Hi guys, welcome back to another fragrance video on this channel and thanks so much for tuning in again. Now in today's video I want to talk to you about Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis KURKDJIAN, Extrait de Parfum versus the Eau de Parfum versus a very cheap clone of this fragrance, and I'm gonna tell you which of these actually is my favorite, which of these you should probably buy, and I'm going to tell you everything that I have to say about this fragrance. So first of all, excuse the location please, I'm not trying to copy Jeremy Fragrance, it's just that today is the final day in my current flat. So I've been moving to another flat and today is the day that I cleaned everything up and that I'm moving, and I think that this is a very special occasion, so I decided to shoot this video one last time in my flat that I've been living in for around 9 years. So first of all, this is a rose oud fragrance. It's a oriental kind of fragrance. It's very much focused on rose, and it also has a gourmand twist to it. So for example, there is benzoe listed in the notes, there is rose and oud obviously listed in the notes, but there is also vanilla listed in the notes. And I think that this fragrance really has a gourmand twist to it. So it's really very tasty and it's a very sweet and jammy, but also a little bit dusty rose. It's a very sweet rose, and it also has a little bit of a gourmand twist to it. So it's really very tasty and very juicy and just nice. Then this rose is combined with oud and also, in my opinion, with a little bit of musk, since the fragrance has a very powdery quality to it. It's a very dusty rose and I smell a little bit of musk in there, but it's mostly rose and oud with a little bit of musk and a little gourmand twist to it. And I have to say, the oud, I can tell if it's real oud or if it's synthetic, but still it has a very noticeable oud note in my opinion, and it has a very nice woodiness that lies underneath everything. So it's really just a very nice fragrance in total. And I think that in terms of differences between the Eau de Parfum and the Extrait de Parfum, I have the Extrait de Parfum here, and I've sampled the Eau de Parfum. I think that the Eau de Parfum has a little bit more of a spicy twist to it. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit more transparent, and it doesn't perform as well as the Extrait de Parfum. And by not performing as well, I mean that it still has an awesome performance, but this one is really it's like an atomic bomb, you know? You apply 1 or 2 spritzes of this in the morning and you will still be able to smell it, and it's still going to project in the evening and even until the next day. So the performance of the Extrait is really crazy good. And it's just awesome, and the Eau de Parfum still has a good performance, but it's not as beastie as this one. So in terms of the scent differences between the Eau de Parfum and the Extrait de Parfum, this fragrance really compares a lot to Baccarat Rouge 540, which was also in its Extrait de Parfum concentration a lot better. It has an awesome fragrance DNA in the Extrait de Parfum, and the Eau de Parfum was still very good, but just not as good as the Extrait de Parfum. And it's about the same with Oud Satin Mood. It's just that the performance of the Extrait de Parfum with this one is even better than the Eau de Parfum, which wasn't the case with Baccarat Rouge 540. So with Baccarat Rouge you had an awesome scent DNA with the Extrait, but it didn't perform as well as the Eau de Parfum. It was a little bit more of a skin scent. It wasn't terribly bad, but it was more of a skin scent that didn't project as well. And in contrast to this, I mean, Oud Satin Mood in the Extrait de Parfum is both better projecting, it's longer lasting, and it's also with a nicer DNA. So it's just the best of everything. And there is one problem. If you look at dupes of this fragrance or similar fragrances, for example, Oud Bouquet by Lancôme, which is around, I would say, $200 or 150 maybe for the 100 milliliter bottle. This one goes in a really similar direction. So you have oud and rose with a praline note. So you have a bonbon type of note in there that goes in a quite similar direction. So it's a gourmandy type Oud Rose combination, and it goes in a very similar direction to this one. But then you also have Latafa Oud Mood or Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud, which are both very, very cheap fragrances that kind of mimic this one. Not the Extrait de Parfum, but at least the Eau de Parfum. So you know, that makes it really difficult to justify the purchase of the Eau de Parfum. I wouldn't say that any clone could get close to the Extrait de Parfum, not in terms of its DNA and also not in terms of its absolute beast mode performance. At least I haven't really met a clone that can perform as well as Oud Satin Mood Extrait de Parfum and that smells as good in terms of its DNA. But yeah, I mean, would you like to spend like 300 bucks for the extra kick? That really depends on how much you like this DNA, and I would definitely recommend that you try this fragrance for yourself. And if you get your hands on this on a discount or in resale, I mean, I bought this for 100 quid and it's almost half full, I believe. So that's a really good price, and I'm definitely going to keep it for that price. So maybe you will find a similar deal. Then I would say definitely go get this one, but I would probably not buy this for full retail. But anyways, guys, have you tried Oud Satin Mood Extrait de Parfum or Eau de Parfum? Let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. I'm really excited to see how you judge this fragrance. I think it's an absolute beast. However, I would just not pay full retail for this, although it's just, man, this is just a really awesome fragrance. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.